We're going to go over triggers in this video. Triggers are what allow us to control how or when a flow begins. So a flow could be triggered by something like a keyword, and that can be set when we're creating the flow. But the rest of the triggers need to be created from the triggers page. All right, let's go in and review what exactly are these triggers capable of. All right, so we're going to go down to this little symbol here. This is triggers. Here I've got a list of all my active triggers, but we're going to go in and create a new trigger. Put on here, new trigger. So first we can start a flow based on keywords or in an incoming message. This is probably the most common trigger. So for example, if I receive the keyword join from any of my contacts, I think I'm going to trigger my registration flow. You can choose which channel you would like to be triggered. You can also choose which groups you would include or exclude. Click create. We can start a flow after receiving a message that doesn't match any keywords. This means that anything a contact sends to us will trigger a specific flow. So this would be most useful, most likely for a new contact who reaches out to us, or if someone reaches out to us and we need to figure out what do they need, right? Do they need to talk to an agent? Can we direct them to another flow that we have created, maybe? Okay, so we can start a flow in the future or on a schedule. Okay, you can choose which time you'd like the flow started, if it would repeat. Again, which groups to include or exclude. We can start a flow after receiving a call from a contact. This is useful, especially maybe for outside hours, right? A business that after 6 p.m. we're not going to answer, but we still want to follow up with the contact and say, hey, we're not open right now. Please call us again tomorrow during business hours. Start a flow when a conversation is started by a contact. Again, this could be good for a new contact or someone who needs to be directed maybe to a certain flow. Start a flow when Facebook refers a contact. Start a flow after a ticket is closed. Please see our video on ticketing for more information there. Start a flow when a contact accepts an opt-in request. This will be used for Facebook, Instagram, or WhatsApp. Start a flow when a contact opts out of a topic they previously opted into. So sometimes our contacts decide that they would not like to receive messages from us any longer. We always need to create an opt-out option for these contacts. And so this is the trigger that we would use for that flow. Okay, so flow, I'm going to choose my Facebook opt-out trigger. You can see our video on Facebook opt-ins and opt-outs for more information there. Okay, great. Say that we have this trigger, a message that starts with join will trigger our Daisy Dreams membership registration flow. But say we have a new club and we no longer want to take members for Daisy's Dream membership. Well, we're going to need to archive this trigger. So we'll just click here, click on this little archive button. Now we can go in and make a new flow with that same keyword join. And that is an overview of triggers. Please reach out on the chat widget if you need any additional help.